Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Powerslide podcast for our Acropolis Rally preview. I am Dimitris, and today I'm joined by Zenor,
Hello.
Silver,
Hello.
and we have a special guest from our Croatia episodes, if you remember, Manos, who is a rally geek, rally expert, rally maps nerd, and also Greek. And he blesses us with his presence in the Acropolis preview as well. Hello, Manos, how are you?
Καλησπέρα.
No. All the foreigners have left.
Hello, how are you guys?
Uh,
Everything's fine.
yeah,
hmm
I'm waiting for the rally to come.
Exactly. I was on holiday. I had a pleasant break from making the road book for the Acropolis. And yeah, I'm ready to get back into action.
I should have mentioned that you also work with the organizers. That's quite the
That's a small
omissions
detail.
from.
It's a small detail, yeah.
Yeah, small detail. It's fine. Before we start with the rally proper, we're only going to be discussing the Acropolis rally, by the way, because if we also talked about what happened in Finland, the episode would have been 2.5 hours long. So, yeah. Before we get to the rally proper, me and Manos went to an excursion in Livadian. We saw Evan's test, which was rather cool. Don't know if you want to say anything else, but it was really cool. Especially for me, it was the first time I went to a test. Only the second time I went to a Greek stage, so it was very cool.
It was cool as well for me because it was the first time I saw you in person.
Aww,
Yeah.
that was it. The first thing you said was, "Guys, here's Powerslide," which I found amusing.
They knew you were.
They knew me, yeah.
They knew. You're quite the persona in this.
Yes,
Maybe
not
not.
really.
We went to see Evans testing in Livadia, which is a well-known like rally city, essentially of Greece. Some really nice stages. It was a new piece of road. I have never been into it. It was really nice actually, and we had lots of fun. It was very dusty, very hot.
Very
Evans
hot.
nearly ran over us.
Yes, yes, but
Uh,
we don't have to talk about that.
no, it's it was a small detail.
Yes.
Um, and yeah, it was a cool day, fun day, which ended with eating souvlaki, which is the best
Yes.
day, the best thing you can end the day on.
Yes, it was actually 25 souvlaki, like kalamagias spread across 5 people, and you took 3 home as well.
Yes, but I forgot them on the trunk of the Citroen, and
Oh no!
my father found them a couple of days later, and he said,
Oh god.
rotten souvlaki in the back of the car."
Oh,
It is a
that's
shame.
that's
It was really nice
disappointing.
souvlaki. Yeah.
It was.
I have to say one small verdict we had from testing is that all the drivers did development tests for Hankook. I will just say this. This is a quote from Adrien Fourmont. The hardest Hankook tire is softer than the softest Pirelli tire.
That's not gone well.
Mm.
A guy we were with at testing said he was in the M Sport test at Rosochori, and Formo got multiple punctures, and at one point he went to the service with 4 flats. So, yeah, it's not gonna go well, is it?
If the hards are that soft, what the hell are the softs?
They are good for a kilometer.
It's
can-
just wet towels in a cylindrical shape.
It's time for
Ah,
2012.
MRS circa 2020.
Yes.
It's time for 2012 F1 Pirellis in the WRC. You have to
Oh,
make 6 pit stops during the stage.
Yes.
They can use the softs on liaison.
Yeah, and Pastor Maldonado wins the race.
In-stage tire zones are back. Lancia.
Tire zone.
Yes. Don't get
Really?
any ideas. So enough about the prelude, let's say. So let's get into the rally proper. Unfortunately, as you've realized, the Estonians are a bit less talkative than usual. That's because we're dominating the conversation with Greek stuff.
That and we are severely depressed at our sim racing antics.
Yeah.
They're severely depressed anyway because they only see the sun once a year. So yeah.
Hey, I've seen it twice
Hey, I've
this year.
seen it quite many times this summer.
It's the inaccuracy that hurt them.
Yes.
So yeah, shall we start with the itinerary, of which you've seen before any of us, really?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I don't think Silver's seen it.
No,
Neither have
I have not. And even if I did, I wouldn't know really what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we start, can both of you name at least 3 stages that are in the rally?
So.
Oh,
In
God,
the rally,
this year's.
I can
In
name
this year's.
3 Acropolis stages, but not.
Yeah.
Well, Tarzan.
That's one.
I know that Pauxitas isn't in it.
Oh,
It's
Uh,
not, unfortunately.
uh, I
Livadia-
don't even know what the SSS is called.
We will get there when we
Oh,
get
God.
there.
Yeah, I usually know what the SSS is called.
I mean, there's no reason to talk about it.
Silver, are you serious?
Ah, yes. It was
Donut
called that.
Yeah.
It was funny. Anyway, I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay,
Your
we'll get to
squiggly
the
language
itinerary.
is too complicated for my small brain to comprehend.
Yeah, meanwhile, I had to learn Ranica, Marica,
Yeah, it's a
Mendenica.
very
That's Greek.
simple language compared to the
Yes.
squiggliness of your. Yes.
what's
Okay.
really about Daphne?
She was quite the character in Scooby Doo.
That's a stage, Thomas.
I know I'm being funny.
Good job.
That's the That's the Estonian humor.
Fun. Efficient
fun,
humor.
Yes. We're
Um,
quite German with our humor.
and I'm quite German with my money. But that's a story for another time.
Oh, Dimitris, itinerary.
Yes, it is. We start with Ligaria, which is potentially the most bland shakedown imaginable in the championship. It
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Yes. Then we don't go to the Acropolis for the ceremonial start. Instead, we go just outside the service park in Lamia. And then that's Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday is that.
Very small. Friday, we have 3 stages repeated twice. First stage is Anno Paviani, which is essentially a combination of the 2005 Kumarichi stage and the Paviani Classic stage, which is just the start with a new. The connecting link, let's say, has not been used in the WRC or ever, which is gonna be cool.
It's brand new.
It's brand new, yeah. Manos, what do you think is what's the let's say the positives on using this stage compared to the normal one, the normal Paviani one?
Well, as you know, in early September we have quite a lot of rains in the area, and last year it is an example to use. Which I think is a pretty good example to use due to the vast amount of rains. The old Paviani stage used to pass through like quite an open area on top of a mountain, and it was quite exposed to rains and like basically creating little lakes in the states,
Yes.
which got progressively worse with with each passage of Reki. Um, so yeah, that was that. Also, low clouds early in the morning do play a role there. So with the new layout of the stage, there's also less liaison from the service to the start of the stage, and it ends in the village of Pavian itself. So all in all, it's a much easier stage for organizers to use during the rally.
That's nice.
Can we? I say we. Can you talk about the liaison situation?
We will when we get to Saturday.
We'll get to Saturday, yeah.
The next stage is Daphne, which is Pyrgos, but half. It's, in my opinion, my favorite parts of Pyrgos. It passes through two villages, and it's quite cool. It has some fast parts and more technical parts. I really like that stage. And then the final stage of the loop and the day is Tarzan, classic Tarzan. There's not much to be said. Less rough than the classic one, but what can you do? Tsuka is now the Tsuka Fat is now tarmac, so yeah,
Oh, Stuka, this.
yeah.
Nobody. Nobody knows Stuka.
Nobody knows Tsuka. The old Tarzan finish part is now
Yeah.
paved, so it can't be used, and it uses the one that's been used since 2003, the new Tarzan layout with the new start. Anyway, Saturday.
Oh, hold on,
Saturday.
hold on.
Oh,
Don't you want
hold
a
on.
comment about for Daphne and Tarzan?
Sure, sure.
Oh, good.
I couldn't think of anything, and the others were very silent, so I thought, let's just go faster.
I mean, you can let us know when we should wake up again and rejoin the
No,
Yeah.
no,
conversation.
come on, guys,
sometime.
pay attention and ask some
Okay.
questions. Let's be more interactive.
Shortly, when we get to the Saturday layout, you can comment on that shortly.
I have nothing of note to
Just-
add.
Just
Liaison.
I look at an Acropolis map and I'm like, yep, stage.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there are stages.
These are indeed stages. They go up a mountain, down a mountain. There's some hairpins.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough.
Rough. Doggo.
Daphne is my favorite stage this year's itinerary.
Mm.
It is the best part of the Pyrgo state. It's really twisty narrow, as you said. It passes through two villages. In itself, it's a challenge because it's really narrow. And then we'll have the last 9 kilometers, basically, which are no, not 9 kilometers, which are flat out with a new finish closer to
Yes.
Marmara village. And then we have the long liaison section to the start of Tarzan for this classic stage, which is, as you said, quite softer than the previous years. But you never know. You never know with the weather what's going to happen.
And it's also the first time that we see Tarzan on a Friday ever on the opening day of the rally. So it's interesting. I don't know how it will play out because most of the time it's either one past stage on Sunday, which is eh. Most I say most of the times it's only been there once.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Saturday is the longest day of the rally in terms of liaison. Um, and it's also going to be the most important day in the 2024 championship because
Why?
there's no service and there's 600 kilometers of like as a total there's 100 kilometers of rallying and 500 kilometers of liaison.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's
it's
a plot twist of this year. Basically, Saturday and Friday swapped places. And
yes,
instead of going from Lutraki to Lamia, we're going from Lamia to Lutraki and then back in one day. So it is easier for crews to do Reiki in Lamia and not have to go down to Athens after shakedown on Thursday morning and then go back up to Lamia again. So basically, you do all the whole loop in Lutraki in just one day. You can have the whole rally in Lamia. Nobody has to move. Nobody has to stay anywhere else. That's the idea.
uh, yes.
Yes.
So there's also been an itinerary change, so the whole day starts an hour later because of visibility concerns that the FIA raised. So the first stage of the day is Regini, which is last year's Elatia only reverse, which is
Mhm.
going to be a very cool stage.
Yes.
But it might be a bit too early, so yeah, that's the problem.
It won't
Then
have
it,
so many people, I think, because
yeah,
the last. But the funny thing is that this stage in basically a similar layout was supposed to happen on the first time. The new, basically the Pikes Peak part that we talk about in Elatia, it was supposed to be used for the first time in 2001
yes,
downhill, but it was cancelled due to spectators. So this is the first time since then that this part is in a downhill form, and it's a bit of a risk, but I think it will be better than back then.
The downhill part, for ones that don't know, is essentially there's Elatia Zeli part of the stage that was a stage in itself, only uphill in 2021. Now it's going to be downhill as it finishes near the village of Elatia. Uh, then we have the return of Thiva for the first time since 2021, and that's the stage where I plan on going. 57 access points, many many trails, and a new finish. It's a decent stage. It's it's okay.
A PG classic in the last few years. It's been used in quite many events because of its softer nature as a stage. But if it was used in a second pass, it would have been a bit of a problem uh, due to the road cleaning and exposed rocks. But now I think it's okay. Also, the
uh,
organization has cleaned it quite a bit, so it's a bit like an airport
oh,
around it.
oh god.
So yeah, for me, this stage. I think the middle part is the best and the most natural. The rest is a bit Mickey Mousey in in an army area.
Yes.
So
It
yeah,
doesn't pass through the army like the shooting range this year.
it doesn't pass through the shooting range, which was the basic highlight of the stage for
Yeah.
any, not me. But it does pass through the forest, which is owned by the army and is used for training and everything. So there will be wide roads and lots of junctions towards the end of the stage. That's for sure.
If the Greek army is watching this, um, how would you feel about installing Hinkelsteins in Thiva
Well,
Uh,
and making it gravel Panzerplatte?
mm,
Uh,
mm, uh, yeah,
that'd be something.
So
yeah,
now that we've lost the Greek army, let's go on to Agi Theodori, which is the only repeated stage in the day. It is essentially a combination of 2021 Lutraki and 2021 Agi Theodori, and it uses, in my opinion, the best roads in the area. I like it, but I think the second pass is going to be very rough, especially for the poor bloke in the Rally 5 who's the last entry. I pray for him.
exactly.
He's going to be levitating on those ruts.
Basically, this if you asked me to pick a stage layout to use just one stage from this area, excluding the burned parts of this mountain, I would choose this because it's really the best. It combines twisty, narrow sections, some junctions, some wide fast parts uphill towards Prathi Monastery, and then fast downhill towards Lutraki. And it's really tricky. It's a very tricky stage to quote all the WC drivers as of late.
That stage.
Um, yeah. You drivers have to be really careful, especially on the downhill section towards the finish. It has some traps, let's say. It also has the section where Kalle Rovanpera had a moment last year
Yes.
on the deep. So yeah, if it rains before the rally, it will for sure be tricky, a very tricky stage to handle.
And
And
it's also. Oh, sorry, go on.
no, you go on.
I was gonna say it also has many differences in terms of roughness.
And
So
and road surface as well.
and road surface as well. Many road surface changes and rhythm changes within the stage because there's narrow technical parts and then there's also faster ones when you rejoin the Lutraki part of the stage.
Yeah, exactly. And then we go on to Lutraki, which is basically Piscia, which is basically New Piscia, which is basically the original Harvati state, which is
Yes.
basically the original Piscia.
This was me when I was doing that Excel sheet with all the Acropolis stages, and I just went on a rant in our Discord server saying it's all the same fucking stage.
Well,
Yeah.
basically, because we call one state Agi Theodori, to honor the area of Lutraki, we call the other states Lutraki. So, but it's basically Piscia from 2013, I think.
13.
Yeah. Oh,
With the with the start of the last year's stage. It's basically Piscia that's been used in the national championship.
yeah. I really like this stage. It has a different character to all the other roads in that area because it's really mountainous. It reminds me a bit more of Elatia Regini stage, or basically the Regini part.
But more narrow, I'd say.
Yeah, more narrow, and I like the last part of the stage, the downhill, because it has a lots of banked corners with
Yes.
drop on the other side, and you see the sea all the time on the.
It's
on the-
really, really narrow and really technical, the final part.
And then it gets really fast towards the finish as well. So
It gets faster now, you could say.
it gets faster now. There is a junction. I would tell someone to put that in the notes. Basically,
Dub.
it gets faster now. That would be really bad to compare to Rally Finland. But anyway, yeah,
And then
then we do like
yeah,
what we do.
we do IE 32, and then unfortunately,
Then it's I don't think I'm in a position to comment.
okay, you take a break,
Mhm.
and
I would shut up now.
yeah, Silver,
What?
the SSS.
Oh dear God. As an avid SSS enjoyer, I must say that you Greeks are pushing the limits of my patience. First, you had Cosmote 5G Athens City stage, which you saved it with the name. The stage itself was quite awful. And now you're making fun of yourself by making a stage in.
Oh, hello there.
Oops.
Hello. Anyway,
You're
now,
stuck here now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now you're making a joke of yourself by doing a super special in a motorway service station and calling it serious.
That's the name of the place.
Yeah, but you started the PowerPoint presentation of the SSS with "Are you serious?" It's quite unserious, my friend.
It's actually named after the Sirius constellation.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Yeah.
That's what the normal
that's the only
Greek
positive
thinks of.
thing, that's the only positive thing I have to say.
That's the thing that one Greek half awake person goes to eat a tiropita in the middle of the national highway ring. He thinks, ah yes, they named this after the Sirius constellation.
The only way
This
you could make this stage any type of cool is by adding Gymkhana style jumps over the guardrails.
that was the original one.
Was it actually?
Yes.
That got taken away.
Good take.
Oh no. That would have been a redeeming factor to this, but alas, no.
The original plan was for cars to be jumping from one, like,
Yeah. That would have been
one.
cool.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
No. The Rally 5 Clio would get stuck on the jump.
yes.
That's the problem with the Rally 5 Clio.
What if a car was nursing a problem?
Yeah. What
Screw
would the
them.
highway-
Yeah. You've retired, mate. Sorry.
What if that car was Tanak?
Well, that would be typical Tanak, wouldn't it? That would just be the way for Tanak to retire out of a rally.
Exactly.
On the other hand, if it was Nuvel, it would be hysterical.
Sunday.
Because
Because
the problem, yeah, go on.
because the stage is so late and they come to service so late, we only have 3 stages on Saturday, and it's 1 pass of Inohori and 2 passes of Eleftherohori. Inohori is a new stage. It was part of it was used in the 2002 shakedown, which was called Castella.
Bunny
And
knows that.
yes, I did not hear what you said. Sorry.
No, nobody knows. No,
Yeah, nobody
nobody who
knows.
is competing has driven that part. So
No one. Yeah.
no one.
And I've seen the video because I had to do the route review. By the way, go check it out. I think it's good. Biased, but yeah. The last part of the stage, which is near the end of near the finish of the Anopavleni stage, is really rough, narrow, and technical, and it might catch some people out on Sunday morning.
Hori is my second favorite stage of this rally, and I wish it was two
Wow,
times. It was
same.
time. But unfortunately, we have the Echo Super Special stage on Saturday night, and yeah, we have to do the service in the morning of Sunday. That eats up a lot of time. So yeah, only one pass.
Only one pass, and it's quite sad because in terms of like positioning in a day, if you're the stage before the power stage, it's always like a whatever stage in terms of viewership. If it's one pass as well, nobody's gonna watch that stage, which is sad, I think.
Don't think that, because I've spoken to quite a few people, and
I meant in Rally TV, not spectators.
Yeah, Rally TV, yeah, but in terms of spectators, most of them are bored of the power stage and they want to go and see something new. So, and Hori has a very nice section at the start through a quarry, so it's really spectator friendly there. The rest is a bit less, but yeah.
And that's the itinerary done. So let's just ask the question, and if anyone else wants to answer, you're more than welcome to. What if you could take out one stage and add another without changing the whole thing? What would you do?
I'd take out the
Well,
SSS and put in
yeah.
the one from last year.
The
Oh,
one
the
from
one from last year was horrible.
Hold on, what am I thinking of?
The one.
I mean, I'm thinking of
the
the
2022?
No, I'm thinking of the stadium.
stadium.
Yeah, stadium. That was 2022. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last year
Yeah.
was
Last year,
special.
oh,
Yeah.
it's put the special
It
in
was-
special stage.
Yeah, super special, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Put in the stadium one from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Should I comment on this or maybe not?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can, of course.
I would take out the SSS and use Thiva for a second time.
Fair enough. I think I'd do the same. Or
And
what
then-
I. Oh,
Then that would trigger the fact that we could do a second pass of Hori on Sunday.
I was just gonna say that if you take out the SSS, you can do a second pass of Inohori, which is good. I can't think of anything else without changing the layout of the rally massively. So yeah, that. Go on, Zeno.
I have no idea if this makes any sense geographically.
Yes.
But remove the SSS, put Boxitas in.
No.
Mhm.
Unfortunately.
I have accidentally created a 4-hour liaison.
Yes.
Yes. It's yeah.
Welcome to Rally Liepaja.
Because you'd have to go from Lutragi to Itea without stopping.
That's
That does not tell me anything.
Yeah,
You'd have to go from Hania to Tartu without stopping.
that's not a
That's
long way.
That's
Parno.
not too long. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I just did explain in Estonian terms, for
Yes.
fuck's sake.
Yes, you did.
That's about
Right.
250 kilometers for anyone who isn't from Hania.
Or Pärnu.
So now let's get to the entry list. Now we can have more activity.
Yes.
Interest. Ooh.
Wow.
So we have 3 Hyundais,
I'm forming
3
thoughts.
Toyotas, and 3M Sport. So we have 9 Rally 1 cars. M Sport are running our favorite Belgian Jourdan Sertorides. There will be no Kale in this event, so only 3 Toyotas. And in a last-minute change, Hyundai are running Danny Sordo instead of Andreas Mikkelsen, who was rumored to be the one to be doing this rally. As for the championship contenders, we have Newell, Ogier, Tanak, Evans. And that's about it for contenders, but we also have 4 more, Katsuta and Munster. It's really going to be a matter of whether it rains or not on Friday for Newell and Ogier, isn't it?
Yeah, but it will not rain.
Okay, Manos controls the weather. That's what he does with the organizer.
Newell has pretty slim chances of winning this, I think, but unless Ogier has 2023 moment.
Hold on, actually, I need to change my pick.
Kale did win last year from the front, but he was a bit, well, not a bit, lucky, let's say, because Newell went out, Ogier went out, and Evans also sort of went out with mechanical problems in the first pass of the Eleftherohori. But if it rains, it's going to be, and if depending on how much it rains as well.
Won't rain.
Okay. Okay. Let's say it's not going to be as bad for Newell this time, because instead of the whole let's climb from Athens to Lamia, we just have a loop of 3 stages. So there's going to be less road cleaning compared to what would have been with the many one-pass stages. Ogier, I don't want to say anything because we will lose all our French viewers. So you can talk, because I'm also running out of a voice.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah.
Come on, guys, be serious. Come on.
Are you serious?
No, no.
I don't know. You can talk about the fact that he's doing the full season, that he's the main challenger to Newell's title.
Can I say something?
Yes, Manos, please do.
If Neville fails to win this championship and Ogier win this championship, it will be a massive L for the sport.
Yeah.
Not that I don't want Ogier to win the championship, but imagine the image you show to people who don't know about the WRC when a part-time driver wins the championship.
Yeah, it's not gonna look good, and it wasn't even his plan to do most of the rallies. It seems like Toyota, no, it's not forcing him. Let's say he's benefiting from the circumstances, and yeah, it's not gonna be a great look for the WRC, and it's not gonna be a great look for the drivers as well, because it's not just Newell. Tanak and Evans are also there.
Well,
they've been-
Evans's reputation is already well in a place of bother. As for Tanak, there's been quite a few things outside of his control this year again, and a couple of things under his control that have gone wrong. In terms of Ogier winning the championship, it will be. It's not good for the championship. It definitely would end up being as one of the stories of all time. He did a part-time season. He won championship. Anyway.
Yeah, but Leb did also win the championship.
Yeah, and
he didn't benefit from skipping rallies he didn't like.
True. It would equal Loeb's 9, which I would not be thrilled about. But if it would take away Newell's title,
It would be the most Newell-esque losing of a
Yes,
championship.
losing to a part-time driver would be the most Newell way to lose a championship.
That's the only positive to take away from this entire thing.
I don't want Oji to win for my mental health.
I don't want Nuval to win for my mental health.
Fuck you and your mental health.
No, because if Nuval wins the championship, he will never shut up about the fact that he's a world champion. Yeah, I know these things. I'm a
Oji
world
never.
champion.
No, that's something you've made up in your head because
No,
he
it
will
isn't.
retire as soon as he wins that championship.
If Noville doesn't win the championship, Hidai will leave the sport.
It is a possibility if they don't win any title this year, they'll just.
I can see them not winning the constructors, but I can also see them losing the driver's title. And after so many years of trying, especially this year is supposed to be Hyundai's year, with no Ogier doing full
Ish.
rallies, and yeah, Evans being out of form, and yeah, it's basically Tanak v Neville. It was supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Tanak v Neville, and suddenly Ogier is back, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna wreck everything." And
Yes.
yeah, okay, let's say that Ogier wins, then and Neville retires because he can't win a bloody championship. Tanak is 38. He will stop at some point in the next couple of years, I think. What's
Tanak's
next?
38.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He's 36.
How is he?
Oh,
37 in 2 months.
Basically the same.
basically the same. How old is Neville?
36 as well.
They are old. Who's next in line to replace these guys?
Oh.
Speaking about that, Adrian Formal.
Yes. I mean,
Great
what is the future of this championship when the older generation, which is like most of the grid at this point, leaves? Because when Ogier finally decides to hold his word and say, "Oh, I'm actually retiring now," then Nuval retires, Tanak retires, Sordo finally retires,
Evans retires.
Mikkelsen gets sacked, Evans retires. I don't know, Lappi goes and lives in a sauna or something.
Who
What
replaces all these guys?
who replaces all of them? Because right now, basically in the pipeline we have, Formo's already doing bits. In the pipeline we have Bajari, maybe Sesks for a part-time fast gravel driver. Rossell, he's old as well already though, because
Yeah, it's fine.
he's 29.
Oh.
Formo is also 29.
Well, yeah, but
Formo is already in a Rally 1
Formo has
season.
been in a Rally 1 for a couple of years now already.
You have Lube.
No,
not
from a
again.
Lube fan.
Yeah,
no.
same here.
Shall we
Same.
talk about his WRC2 season this year?
Well, basically what you'd end up having is, Carla's probably not going to do much rallying from 1 point on. You're going to have Bajari for more Solberg, Greensmith.
No, not Greensmith.
Well, you're going to run out of drivers. You're going to have to hire someone.
Lindholm I'd like to see, but I think Hyundai has killed his career.
No, genuinely. Hyundai has killed both Suninen and Lindholm's career.
Wait. Lindholm tested Yaris Rally 2 in Greece.
What?
Whoa.
Yes.
I did
Final
not
day
know
of
this.
Toyota's Rally 2 testing, our dear friend Gucci Alligatoras, Dimitris, went to see the tests in Latvia, and it was Lindholm in a Yaris Rally 2.
So even he's had enough.
We have had an exclusive.
Yes. We have. Extra.
Tests, who I think can do
Fast
pretty much rally. No, fast gravel. Because look, this guy went into a Rally 1 car and was immediately on the pace. I don't care if it was his home rally or not. Mikkelsen couldn't find the pace. Suninen struggled to find the pace in Rally 1.
Solberg as well.
Solberg, every new driver who went from Rally 2 to Rally 1 struggled immediately and couldn't find the pace even after a few rallies. Sesks was there immediately for 2 rallies consecutively. So I would like to see him do a different kind of rally before the end of the year.
Mm.
He
And
might do Chile.
yeah, they can
Still
assess
quite
him after that.
fast.
I think he can do well in Chile as well. That's
Probably.
what I'm saying. So
We'll see.
or N-Sport has a good lineup in Formula and Sesks if they want.
Mhm.
Hyundai is the big problem because they have nobody if Tanak and Neville
Yeah,
decide
literally,
to
they
retire.
only have old generation drivers basically. Lappi is an in between,
Toyota
but
has Kale, but Kale, I think might.
Kalle probably won't do rallying for like 15 years in a row. So
Kale will focus, I think, on Porsche Carrera. That's what I heard because he's getting paid more
Oh,
than Morales Summit, allegedly. And
only
Evans,
only person on that grid getting paid.
yeah, Evans will probably retire soon because he's 35, 36. Around.
He's going to go and focus on his religious beliefs of going very
Yeah.
slowly.
Perfect.
oh,
He's
become a driving instructor.
he's going to pick up bike motorcycling, and he's gonna ride it perfectly perpendicular to the road.
Yes,
But Toyota,
he's gonna follow buses.
Ferrari,
Yes.
plenty of youngsters to choose. And don't forget, guys, they have Chris Ingram running the
No,
young.
no, no.
Can we kick him?
No.
Ouch.
Manos, do you know that Ingram's father has
I
challenged
know,
you to
I
a
know, I
duel?
know, I know, I know. That's why I mentioned that. The problem with I see in the next 2 years is Hyundai not having drivers to choose, like capable drivers.
I think Hyundai might leave in 26.
And who will replace them?
No one.
No one.
We will have a situation of Ford v Citroen from 2000.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not
No.
even that, because Ford is half a team.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
Oh, God.
09 and 2010, but worse.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not looking good.
Not
It's
at all.
fine. We must always look at the bright side of life.
And we have Saudi coming in. Oh, God.
Okay, let's talk about more positive stuff. Do you guys want to talk about the Greek ones? I don't think so.
I
Um,
won't
How
talk
is
about
anyone
it.
driving anything interesting?
well,
Yes,
there's a Greek American in the DS3R5.
Yes.
Wait. Shout out to this guy because he will run a good car and it's extra stem, so and it also makes a nice sound. But anyway, about Greek drivers, there is one professional-esque team in Greece called On Sale, and they have hired three capable drivers, one more than the other, to run three Skoda Fabia Rally 2 cars. So Lambros Athanasoulas is heading the lineup, who is obviously pretty experienced and
PWRC winner in 2009 in Acropolis.
yeah, but
Whoa.
2009 is so many years ago now.
Yes, almost older than Zenor.
Oi.
Yeah, but the problem, Lambros is a fast driver, he's a reliable driver, but he's not young anymore. He's not as fast as he used to be. But he can do a good job.
If
Then
he
you
doesn't
have,
crash.
if he doesn't crash. Then you have Kehayas, who uh, hasn't run any races this year, only Rally Corinth, and I don't see him making any great impact on the
I think he's the weakest out of the three.
And then you have the third one, who is quite an interesting case because Yorgos Amoudzes is an actor turned rally driver, and in the last year, year and a half, he went from driving a Renault Clio Group N car to a Skoda Fabia Rally 2 car, and he was immediately on the pace. He almost won Rally Corinth in June.
And he almost won
Yeah.
Rally Olympiaco with a Rally 3.
Yeah, he's a really good, really great talent and pretty popular. So if everything goes well, I can see him finishing in a pretty good position for his first time in the Acropolis. Other than that, you have Jordan Serdaridis, who we lost. I mean, he's training pretty hard for this
Oh
event.
yeah.
Yeah.
How many seconds off the pace do you reckon he'll be?
5.6 seconds per kilometer.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it. basically his target will be to finish as the first Greek person. Which if Athanasoulas finishes, I think it will be pretty tough for him to beat that. Who else do we have?
I
Dimitris?
think we should mention Stefanis.
Yes, Stefani is my friend. Yeah, father and son duo, running again after 2022 with a Rally 3 car this time. Although they don't expect to do much, they just you know
YOLO.
yeah, not YOLO. They have done some training and testing, but it's been so many years since Manos, the driver, has driven anything competitively, so he doesn't have any expectations to do anything.
Let's just hope they make it past the second stage this time.
Yeah, because they drove the Hyundai i20 Rally 2 car in 2022, and that car was problematic as hell. So
Yeah.
Was.
Is, yeah. It's become more
Yes.
problematic.
So yeah, apart from we have some really good Rally 3 entries. Karanicolas with the Fiesta, who is strong in gravel. And we have, what else do we have, Dimitris, from Rally 2 and Rally 3? Rustemis.
Rustemis has sold his DS3 and I'm not interested in him anymore. We have Pavlidis, who
Okay.
does Monte Carlo sometimes. Velanis, who has a Serkova sponsorship for some reason. Halkias of Ευτυχισμένοι μαζί fame. Hadjimarkos of keeps rolling the car
Yeah,
fame.
but he's a good result, Hadjimarkos.
And then we have the internationals, which is because we have the JWRC finale.
Jürgenson.
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
on, because you forgot one small detail.
Yes.
So
Oh God, Vasilakis.
we have Vasilakis, of course, the best driver. He's amazing. He's gonna rock everything. Yeah, he's gonna be amazing.
No,
Why not?
I'm scared.
All right, all right. Go on.
People
go on.
were celebrating him finishing in the top 10 in WRC2 in Safari. They were only 10 entries.
With a questionable after stage interview.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
I have to say there is a big loss from Greek entries this year. Chouloftas.
Yes. Yes, he totaled his car in Paviani last year, and he hasn't done any rallies since.
He has a new car. He bought a new Polo, but he doesn't have any money to do any events. He broke his relationship with Petrolina, his main sponsor, didn't go so well. They
Which is a
went
shame
up.
because he's a very fast driver.
He is, but and last year was a great chance for him to have a good result, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, he did a Chouloftas style
Yes.
off DNF. Yeah, he's not running anymore. Also, Kaltsunis is not running this year.
Kaltsunis is almost 80.
Yeah, but he competes every year.
I don't know, maybe no time, I guess.
Anyway,
Anyway,
What do you mean no free time?
you never. He has the Opel dealerships in Greece, but whatever. So JWRC is going to be between Jurgenson, Gil, Dominguez, and Turkan. If Jurgenson keeps it on the road, he will win because he's been the fastest out of everyone. He has the most stage wins as well. But it's a lottery, Greece, for Rally 3s, as was Sardinia. So it's literally going to be the man who retires the least who wins this championship because there's also double points.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Estonian people, how do you feel coming up to this event for Jorgensen's chances?
Quite good.
Yeah. Should be okay. I think. Maybe, I hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we get another Estonian stuck in a Fiesta Rally 2 for a year.
That's the drawback. I was gonna say, do you really want him
Before
to
he
drive
runs
it?
out of money and the cycle starts all again.
Yeah.
I want to praise Virves for coming to Acropolis. That's how you do crowdfunding, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Yeah, I
and
mean, crowdfunding is a lot easier when people actually like you.
Yeah.
yeah. And I want to end the entry list talk by mentioning that there is a DS3R5 run by a
We did
American
mention
Greek.
this already.
Yes, but I want to say, if you don't make it to FIFA, I will find you.
There is also a DS3R3T Max.
That was
Run
there
by
last
a
year as well.
Cypriot.
That's not making it there. It's
Oh.
front wheel drive. It's not making it there.
Well, there is also a Peugeot 208 Rally 4 entered by a quite peculiar team.
The
Who are you?
Hellenic
I was,
Police.
The
I was
Hellenic
waiting
Police.
10 minutes to mention him.
Yes,
Screw you.
the Hellenic
God
damn.
Police.
The Hellenic Police. No comment.
No comment.
No comment.
Mentit on kukkel.
For her
So
Estonian listeners.
let's just wrap this up because
Become
with our predictions, Zenor, you keep them.
Huh?
Huh?
Also,
sec.
Sunday of the rally will be my birthday. So if you want to give me a very big present, Thierry, by not binning it, XO.
He can give you a very big present by crashing in front of you, and you can keep a bumper or something.
Yes.
No. Anyway, predictions.
Yes,
You're keeping them.
I am.
So you dictate whom starts.
Ooh. Is Maxi alive?
Yes.
Ah.
You spoke one whole sentence.
No,
this
I
po-
spoke more.
Also,
okay,
because of you
I
saying
also
one
want to-
sentence.
I also want to apologize. I came in very, very late. I was very confused with the timings again, as it's always been the case. Yeah.
Yeah, and because of
you're
you
doing you're doing the next one on your own.
and because of you speaking a grand total of 3 sentences, I have to change the overlay mid-pod.
Oh no! It's
Yeah.
the most editing you've done to a pod
It
in
is.
years.
It is.
Now that the pod actually requires editing, this will come out after the rally of 2025. So
yeah.
yeah.
It will get added to the infinite backlog of Silver's videos.
It is. I'm at the vlog and I'm not having time to do the vlog.
I did mine from Livadia in one bus trip.
Yeah, it's not as easy when you had 5 people saying things that can't be said on camera for most of the 45 minutes you were filming at the stage. So
No, that's not true. Let's start with Maxi.
the person who said most things that can be said on camera was actually Urmo Aava in that whole interaction.
Okay. Maxi, go on. I need your top 5, and let's spice
Yes.
things up but by adding the WRC Junior top 3 as well.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
Lord. Okay. So I have fifth, or in fifth, I have Oitanak.
Mm-hmm.
In fourth, I have Ogier.
Mm-hmm.
In third, I have Fomo.
Mm-hmm.
In second, I'm going to have Neuville.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
And in first, Evans.
What? No.
oh,
What?
It's to my, like,
Man can't even.
it's late in the season, and Evans usually turns up towards the end of the season or 3/4 of the way through. So I have some kind of faith in him.
No. And then your WRC2 top 3.
My WRC2 top 3 is Sami Payari winning. Kreis in second. And Johan Rossell in third. And
That is inacceptable.
Why?
No, I'm just joking. Go on.
Ah,
Mm,
okay, let's not do JWRC because it will
Yeah.
take forever. Go on, Zener.
Silva.
right. Fifth, Dani Sordo.
Oh,
Fourth, Adrian Formeau. Third, Elvin Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Second, Thierry Neuville. And first, Sebastian Ogier. I have zero faith in Dan Axel.
Mhm.
Right.
Wait till you hear mine.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
WRC2. Third. Hold on, I need to check whether... Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Yes, he is. Third, Nikolai Grazin.
Eh,
Second, Johan Rossell. First, Sami Pajari.
Alright.
I'm actually not being roasted from my predictions. What?
Pick ones.
They seem alright.
Okay.
Pick one to go next.
I will pick myself.
Oh.
Wow.
I know, right? I've gone with Famo in fifth. Then Tanak in fourth. Neuville in third. Evans in second. Which leaves Sebastian Ogier to win.
You're gonna have to
Unfortunately.
since this is the first time we've actually had really different predictions. We can actually use the graphic of our predictions for
Oh
once.
god, I have to actually
Yes.
make the graphic.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
And not do
I
it
made the
wrong.
thumbnail.
Do not include Johan Banato.
Yeah,
That
go on.
is an OG joke. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
C2.
C2. Greensmith third. Bayari second and Russell first.
Mm.
Ow.
ow.
I've stabbed myself.
Oh.
Anyways, Dimi, your turn.
Okay.
Hey.
For
Hey.
W. Okay, Manos, you go. Okay.
I am leaving the best for last.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Dimitris, go on. Dimitris.
In fifth, I have Evans.
Mm-hmm.
In fourth, I have Sordo. In third, I have Formeau. I think it's going to be a battle for the podium between Formeau and Sordo. Evans will have like a puncture or a Jesus Christ moment. Ogier in second,
Mm-hmm.
and Tanak in first.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
The Greek.
I think Newell will end up with a broken suspension after hitting a pebble or something. And it's just going to be really frustrating for me. Now, WRC2, I've gone with Virves in third. I was between Rossell or Virves. I went with Virves because I actually want to see him do well. In second, I've gone with Payari, only because he's going to be sweeping the road. And in first, I've gone with Greensmith.
That
And
is
now,
different.
and now,
Very different.
Your Excellency,
Yes.
please do begin.
So in fifth, I have Elfin Evans.
Mhm.
Fourth, I have Dan Sordo.
2 for 2 so far.
Third, I have Thierry Neuville. In
Yeah.
second, I have Adrien Formeau.
Oh.
Ooh.
And for the win, it's Jourdain no.
Oof. Don't. Just don't.
First, I have Sebastian Ogier.
Yeah.
Mm.
As expected.
Yeah. So for WRC2, I really don't care, but Kajetanovic third, why not?
Oh,
Kryazin
that's
second,
different.
and Payari first.
That's different.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Kajetanovic is a past winner.
Yeah, those and a Latvian won the Acropolis. I
Oh, we
think
forgot Pierre-Louis Loubet is
he,
also running.
he will retire after rolling on the shakedown. Yeah. Lube doing this event is Lube has ended up being the Bulasia of WRC2.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Sorry, Pierre Louis.
And on
And
that bombshell.
and on that bombshell, sorry to all the people of Corsica. It's time to end a very long Powerslide pod, but perhaps the most informative one. I have no voice left.
If you've not fallen asleep at this point,
I
they
mean,
haven't.
drop us a subscribe.
I'm struggling a bit. So.
Like,
Yeah.
I guess. Rate us 5 stars.
Follow us on Twitter and check out the Powerslide blog if you want to learn more about the
Yeah.
Acropolis
Yeah,
Rally.
especially
I've
the
had
stats
some.
center is amazing.
Yes, it is cool. I've been told. Yeah. See you on the Acropolis review. Perhaps I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see what we do.
Yeah. If Oja wins, I won't be there. So yeah, that's all. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.